You always do that.
What?
Give them something.
So?
Every morning without fail.
Not every morning.
Practically. Get them back home too, beggars.
He's not a beggar.
No.
He's a busker.
Same difference.
A street musician. It's not the same.
Musician.
Well, he tries.
If he did, he wouldn't be standing there, would he?
It's because we skipped breakfast, isn't it? You're always like this when we skip breakfast.
Like what?
In a mood.
Who says I'm in a mood? I'm just curious, that's all. Why do you do it, Pat? Have you ever thought?
All right, then why is it you never give him anything?
Just don't feel the need to.
Need to what?
I just don't happen to believe in it. Luck. If he chooses to live that way...
Chooses?
Well, no one's forcing him to. Life is what you make it, not vice versa.
No such word as can't.
That's right. Nursing's made you soft, you know that? Oh? A year ago you wouldn't have dreamt of talking like this.
Neither would you.
See you at lunch.
Expect so.
Right, Mr. Knight. Yeah. Is that Jack Knight? Oh, I know him well. No, it's no bother. I'm round that way today. Yes. And the doctor saw him when? I see. Okay. Is that the lot? No, I'll see her tomorrow. I've got a heavy load on today. Okay, fine, thanks. Bye. Right, what can I do for you?
I'm student nurse Morahan. I was told to report here.
Student nurse?
Morahan. School of nursing said this is where...
Lord, I forgot all about you.
I'm to be attached to one of the district nurses.
Community nurses.
Pardon?
Community nurses, that's what they call us now. You got a street map?
What?
A street map. Mine's been nicked.
Sorry, I haven't.
Well, try that drawer there. Top right-hand one should be something.
I'm not really sure what it is I'm supposed to be looking for.
Oh, never mind. We'll struggle by. Well, come on then, if you're coming. Morning. Right, what's on the agenda then?
Pardon?
Our first port of call. In the case diary.
Charmers, Peter Michael, 94 Wordsworth Street.
Anything on him?
He was due to be discharged from hospital first thing this morning.
Oh, yes, he'll be the settler. Did you say Wordsworth Street?
Yes, settler. You called him the settler.
Oh, yeah. It's my name for a recently discharged patient. Try to call in on their first morning home. You know, settle them in. Continuity of nursing care. One of those, eh?
Sorry?
Note takers. Won't do you much good out here. No textbook answers like on the wards. No procedure book to run to when you're in doubt. You've got to use this. First year, are you?
Coming up to my second.
Do you like old people?
I've done a few weeks in geriatrics.
Oh.
I got a very good ward report.
You'll find it very different out here. See, in hospital, they're insecure. They're dependent, glad of help. Out here, it's a different kettle of fish. They're king of the castle, and proud with it. They have to like you and trust you. If they don't, you won't make it past first base, let alone the front door.
Sorry.
It's him you should apologise to.
I just couldn't stay in there a minute longer.
Well, you made that very obvious.
It was the smell as much as anything.
Oh, come on, you ought to be used to that sort of thing by now.
I am. It looks as though it's always like that.
I expect it is.
How?
Look, the place has been empty for weeks and that cat of his doesn't help. Social worker will be popping in. Expect she'll fix him up with some home help.
I'd rather do anything than live like that.
I don't think he's crazy about it himself.
My granny lives in a house like that, in Dublin. She's got a bad leg, arthritis, has to use a stick. She'd never think of letting the place get into that sort of state, though.
No?
Never.
Bully for Gran. So how are you finding it, St. Angela's?
I like it fine.
Know your way around pretty well by now?
More or less.
Got all the ward sisters appropriately sorted?
Most of them.
It usually takes longer.
I like hospital nursing myself. Makes me feel,
Secure?
something like that.
Security to you probably means comfort. The comforting knowledge that you know what lies ahead, what each day will bring. Well, to me, it meant the daily suffocation of doing jobs through habit, performing chores without conscious thought or effort. I think the worst thing was losing my initiative. I forgot what it was like to make an independent decision based on my assessment of the facts. I forgot the exhilaration of taking a gamble, risking failure in order to succeed. In there, St. Angela's, you're cocooned, cushioned in the second opinion of ward sisters, number sevens and doctors, protected even against yourself. Out here, you're on your own. Well, more or less. See, each patient's different, and you respond to each one differently. You find resources you didn't know you had, hidden reserves, you're alive. Oh, this one shouldn't take long. It's a patient by the name of Forner. She lives alone. She broke her hip about 6 months ago, and she's still a bit fragile. I pop in about every 2 days to give her a bath.
Hasn't she a family?
Not so she'd notice. I think there's a son knocking about somewhere.
Why doesn't she go into an old people's home?
I expect she's happy where she is.
Yes, but surely
Look,
she...
put old people into care, and all too soon they'll vegetate. She knows it's coming. She's just putting off the evil day.
Or old souls.
Save your sympathy, love. She's one of the world's original survivors. You'll see. This is where the fun starts.
Come on, Mrs. F. Let's be having you.
Maybe she's asleep.
Oh, not likely.
I'm not shifting from this door, so you're in for a long wait.
She's sulking.
Sulking?
I didn't have time to call round the other day. She's always like that when I stand her up.
The longer you play silly bees, the shorter time I'll have with you. You know that.
She's there. Looking at us.
Is she now?
All right, Mrs. F, you win. I'll call round in a day or so.
Go, let me just stand away from the door. She's obviously not going to let us in, so we might as well...
It's you then.
It's me.
Nice of you to call by.
Oh, nothing.
I had the bath all run, didn't I? All ready for you.
You shouldn't have jumped the gun. You know I can't always make it.
All that hot water.
Dear.
Wasted.
Not to worry. Well, can we come in, please?
We?
Yes, this is...
Maureen Morrow.
Yeah, she's a student nurse helping me out a bit. Oh, dear. Oh, hang your coat behind the door.
That's it.
How are you keeping? Hey,
I said, how are you today?
how do I look?
Disgustingly healthy.
Liar. Moran. Irish, innit?
That's right.
I lived there for a while. Before the war.
Oh,
Somewhere down south. Near the coast.
nice.
Couldn't move for donkey droppings.
You ready?
It's not too hot, is it?
Oh, is it ever?
Scalds the skin off me sometimes.
Go on.
And takes pleasure in it.
That's it. Oh, yep. Up you come. Oh, you should have your slippers on.
Should have lots of things.
Never mind. That's it. Right, what's your arm? Well, take the other arm, please. Thank you. Oh, that's it, gently.
Well, hold me then, I won't break.
Oh, gently does it. That's it. Oh. Not too hot, was it?
No. Give me back shocking, though.
You never trust me, do you?
Oh, well, if you had my legs and my back.
Arms up. Oh, that's it.
He come this weekend.
Who did?
Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
We had tea and chocolate biscuits. Milk chocolate.
Finally made it then, did he?
He brought me that.
Oh, that was kind.
Who's Arthur?
My son.
And he brought you this?
I just said so, didn't I?
It's lovely.
Oh, don't touch it. They aren't dry yet. The leaves. They aren't dry.
Not dry?
From the nail varnish. Oh, gently.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not made of wood.
No.
She give it to me. Arthur's wife. The nail varnish. Christmas before last it was.
Yeah.
Part of one of them fancy manicure sets. I said at the time, what do I want with a manicure set? That's what happens when you're old. People think all you want's lavender talcum powder and manicure sets. Still, I made use of it. The nail varnish. Waste not, want not.
You put nail varnish on the leaves.
It makes them shiny. It makes them look all shiny.
But you'll kill it if the leaves can't breathe.
I know that. But at least it'll look pretty while it's alive.
Oh, do you want your hair washed?
No,
You're sure? You haven't had it washed since I don't know when.
I do not want me hair washed.
Oh, as you like.
I'd like to get out now.
Well, you've only just got in.
My towel's in the other room, on the bed.
Just let me do your feet.
I can do me feet myself. The towel, please.
Very well.
Shall I go?
No, it's all right.
You want something?
Over here. It's Winston.
Winston
He's disgraced himself.
disgraced himself.
I just turned me back and there it was.
I'm not really sure I understand what you're going on.
Winston! You met him, girl, at the front door.
Winston is the dog.
Oh, you've got a kind face, a lovely face. I'm sure you won't mind.
Mind?
Clearing it up.
Surely.
Well, I can't bend down myself otherwise.
Of course she won't mind.
Well, you'll find a dustpan over there and you'll want newspaper.
Die?
Why ever not? Lean forward, darling.
Yeah.
This round you.
Oh, it's cold.
Oh. You old devil.
Me?
Can't bend down, she says.
So? I can't.
You can bend down to tie up your own shoelaces, can't you?
Well, someone's got to do it.
Oh, you're awful.
No, I don't believe it. I'm giving no trouble. Are you going to come out? Yeah, I will. Yeah, in a minute. Oh, there you go.